at my favorite AMC. About to go to an early showing of Last Night in Soho, one of the most anticipated movies of the year. Got 30 minutes till it starts, so very excited. So I just got out the movie, and so far, all I can say is, wow. Man. Okay, so I just got out of the movie, and my initial thoughts are, this was such a great movie. I don't even know how to I need time to process it. Although I will for sure say, honestly, this possibly might be my favorite movie of the year. I just rewatched Suicide Squad. I'm wearing my Suicide Squad shirt, you can kind of see. And you know, it's still great. It's still it was my, I don't know. But at the time, it was my favorite movie of the year. And I think I need to watch this like one or two more times. But coming around at the theater, this might be my favorite movie of the year. Is it my favorite Edgar Wright movie? I'd still say it's probably Scott Pilgrim, although this honestly is probably his close second. Like, dude, it's fantastic. Like, there's so much good stuff about it. I will say, at first, when the movie first starts, like the first 10-15 minutes, I'm like, all right, this seems fine. But I guess the perfect way I can describe this movie is it's like a snowball. Like, it starts out, you know, basic, fine, whatever, and then it just keeps going and then building and building, and then like it just keeps getting more crazy and crazy until it becomes this awesome, just cool, creepy, like masterfully directed movie. The visuals, the editing, it's what you would expect from an Edgar Wright movie. You know, if you've seen Baby Driver, Scott Pilgrim, you know how stunning and well edited these movies can be. And this is a perfect example of all of that. The use of colors and setting in this movie, I think, are some of the best I've seen in movies. Each scene is, you know, basically lit for a reason. You really feel the world that this movie takes place in. It takes place in London, and you really you get a sense of the atmosphere. And I love how it starts off as like, you know, this kind of, you know, there's a mystery to it, and then it turns basically kind of towards like the later half. It gets more and more into like a horror movie until it gets like, you know, there's like ghosts and stuff, and there's a lot more kind of like jumpy scares, although the way they do the jump scares I think are superior, and I think how more movies should do like jump scares. It's not just cheap, it's like it's a good build and you never expect it in a way. And yeah, like this movie is a horror movie. Like, it's not like, you know, like The Conjuring or something, but it is still a horror. And I think those elements, once they do eventually kind of happen in the movie, are fantastic. Oh, there's a car going off. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. But yeah, this is for sure an A. I don't know if it's an A+ yet. I think I'd have to watch it again, but it's for sure an A. And again, like I said, it might be my favorite movie of the year. So I can't talk too much about it. I'll do a spoiler section. But man, this is a fantastic movie. Basically, there's like there's a message in there. I think the movie really is about the dangers of nostalgia, while also it's kind of a movie raising a little bit of awareness about mental health as well. And I think it does a fantastic job of portraying both of those. Yeah, all the acting is great. I love this. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get the vinyl of this soundtrack because it is really, really good. It's just, it all blends so well, and there's a lot of, you know, sequences of different things, a lot of dance sequences, like music wise, and it all just, it's really cool. That's like that's like a good way I can describe this movie. It's really, really cool. And if you can, I would suggest watching this movie in Dolby. I got to see it 2 days early and in Dolby, and I think it's only going to be playing there for a week. So I highly recommend you go and watch it, and in Dolby if you can, because like the use of music and sound is really important in this movie. Well, it's not like important to the plot, but it's like a big part of it, and it really adds to it, if you ask me. And yeah, there's not much else I can say. Just there is a twist which I'll get into a little later, which I kind of did get. I thought I got it, and then I kind of like was backtracking myself, but then, you know, I won't go into any more. But yeah, I highly recommend this movie. I give it an A, possibly my favorite movie of the year, and yeah, I really recommend it. And I for sure will be buying this on 4K when it comes out. And I can't wait to rewatch it. So yeah, I guess I'll talk about spoilers now. So if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it right away. And yeah, for those of you who have seen it, I'll get into spoilers. So this is your final warning. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the big twist at the end of the movie was that Sandy was the old lady the whole time, the one who was living there. And I think that's really interesting because, you know, at first it's kind of just a movie about this girl who was taken advantage of, abused by these men, and, you know, it's just following her, the main character Eloise, trying to figure out, you know, who was the one who killed her, and seeing these ghosts of all these men following her, until you realize that, which I think also, you know, kind of puts into the messaging of the movie, that, you know, you might think this part of the past was so great and so innocent, when really that's just as bad too, because you find out that Sandy was never killed, but she killed all those men who abused her, which they kind of say, yeah, they deserved it, but then she also tries killing Eloise and kind of saying, yeah, basically leave all that behind because it's all bad. And at first, you know, there was they do put little hints here and there that it is the old lady, and I kind of picked up on it, and then that I don't know, I thought the movie was going to go somewhere else. So I was like, it's probably not the old lady. She didn't seem like that main of a character, and it does end up being the old lady. And I was like, oh, I knew this. However, I wasn't expecting that old man, the creepy old guy, to be the cop. I thought it was weird that they really they specifically showed that scene, and I thought he was gonna be more of an important character, and they cut away from him for a while. So I was like, oh, I guess it was just like a throwaway thing that, you know, not all guys in the time were bad. And technically that's true, because he didn't really, I mean, he was kind of creepy towards Eloise, but he didn't really, you know, do anything bad. And then he gets hit by the car, which I knew that would happen because they do it twice, or they do like a jump scare of a car almost hitting someone, and then he ends up getting hit with the car. So yeah, that's really all when it comes to spoilers. I loved all, again, like I said, all the music and stuff. And yeah, I really think the ending works. I don't think the ending was supposed to tease anything, that, you know, the spirit of Sandy is still there. I think it was just like a cool little just way to end it. But yeah, and with all the stuff with the fire or whatever, that was all really cool. All the cool visuals and stuff where it kind of transitions into you're not really there. It'll switch off from the old lady to back to Sandy, and it kind of seemed like it was his dream state, which happens a lot in the movie, which is really cool and really well done. So yeah, I guess that's only the real big spoiler there is. So there's not really much else spoiler wise to talk about. But yeah, like I said, I highly recommend this movie. Everyone go check it out. It's for sure something I'm probably getting up rewatching, and yeah, it's such a good movie. So yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed that movie, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.